What's up, y'all? Darcizzle here, and in today's video, we go deep sea fishing at the Lake Worth Inlet and we catch Mahi Mahi. I show you how to clean the Mahi Mahi, and we use a fish recipe from the Margaritaville cookbook. This is Mahi Mahi Catch and Cook.
He was on the whole time. All right. Good morning, Darcizzle Nation. Today is a beautiful day here in South Florida. We are fishing out of the Lake Worth Inlet here out of Palm Beach County. And today I am fishing with fans aboard Team Control Chaos. And we got Dan and Lucas right next to me. And this is the first fish of the day. We've had a little bit of a slow morning so far, but I have a feeling this bite is going to turn on. And we're going to catch some nice fish. This fish is coming up. What is it? What is it? It's a mutton. It's a mutton. It's a nice mutton. First fish of the day for me. Beautiful mutton snapper. I thought it was a little bigger underwater, but once it's over here at the side of the boat, it's not a keeper.
Oh, there you go.
The dolphin?
Dolphin!
Yeah.
Dolphin!
Yep, we got dolphin.
Nice one.
Hey, be ready for another one, dude.
Hooked up on a fish. We just started a drift. We were bump trolling before with our standard kingfish rigs, and we just had a flat line out that we just had a beautiful Mahi Mahi eat a live mullet. And we got the kids catching them. Come on, walk forward, guys. There you go. There you go. You're good.
You got him?
You got him, Danny. Good job. Good job. He's coming close.
Is he still there? Okay,
coming
I
back.
jumped off.
Nice. Hold that fish. Look at him. Real now. Good job, Danny.
Sorry, good job, buddy.
He's awesome. Nice
job,
job.
second.
Nice job, Danny. 4 years old, and Danny just handled that fish all by himself. Brought him to the boat. He did an epic job. That's awesome. Good. Yeah, you got the bail closed. We'll close it. Nice job. High five. Woo! Killed it. Close that bail. There you go. Bow blade pliers.
Cut it real quick. There you go.
Beautiful fish, Danny.
You gonna sit down? Here, look, grab his tail real quick.
Okay, you're good. Nice job. Perfect. And these kids love to fish, so they are helping me with the bait, catching them in the live well. And Dad's got a fish up front again. Run, go.
Walk around
Oh, is it? Nice.
Nice.
There you
Good
go.
tail.
These look pretty good.
Somebody
Oh, nice.
Good job, buddy.
Take your finger out.
How do you hold this thing?
Here's 8 rocks.
Flopping.
Here you go. Look, they got no teeth. I'm gonna show you. Full rainbow runner. What?
Hey!
Back in the
Don't let him off the boat. Put him down lower.
Walk to the middle, buddy.
There you go.
Good job.
Awesome job, guys. So they're having a blast checking out the bait, the dead bait, the live bait, the fish we're catching. And last week when we were fishing with Team Control Chaos for a tournament, we caught a bunch of these in the dark in blue lights under the boat, and we were scooping them up with the net.
It's either big dolphin. Here, you go, brother. Baby.
Ready to go.
I'll get that.
Left and right.
There's a big one back there, dude. Bigger than this one.
I got it baited.
You want to help me carry him, Bubba?
All right, it's all right.
Well, we had a great time with you guys.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for talking to me and telling me how to fish and giving me tips and tricks. It was totally awesome. You're a good fisherman, Dan. Keep at it. Follow your dream. Keep on catching. Just keep on fishing. Thank you. All right, let's go home and clean and cook up this mahi. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna be using my 9-inch tapered flex bubble blade knife to fillet this mahi, beautiful fish, and it's going to be quite delicious. And honestly guys, I have quite a few videos of how to fillet different species, including how to fillet a mahi mahi. So I'm just gonna get jumped right into it and get this fillet off nice and quick, hopefully. But I like to save all the head meat. That's key for dolphin here. They got lots of head meat that people miss and they don't realize. Even though this particular mahi is a cow, it's not a male, so she doesn't have a big forehead, but she does have a lot of meat in her head. So that's always a plus. Make sure you try to get that meat out. I'm just gonna follow this backbone all the way down. Lots of different ways to fillet mahi mahi. Some people will like to rip the skin off right away. In my personal opinion, I do not like to do that at all. I don't like to leave a membrane on the actual meat of the mahi, and I can actually taste it. So it's just really your personal preference of what you like. But now I'm just following the rest of the bones down the side of the body of the fish and just working that knife as close as possible. And that's where the flex comes in too for me. I like a flexible knife so I can bend it and work it across those bones and save every ounce of meat possible. That I like to do. Don't like to waste meat. Then I don't like to actually open up the innards. I like to keep that whole area intact so it doesn't get on my meat or infect it. So I'm just following these rib cage bones down now. Just like that. This fillet is coming off beautifully. And last but not least, the tail portion. There we go. Now that does take practice to get good like this. I mean, I was able to get as close as possible to the bones as possible. I think I did a pretty good job as far as not getting any of the meat off. I got every ounce of meat off of this fish, and I opened up the innards here a little bit, but I mean, it's still intact, and that's her roe, because that's what makes her a female cow mahi, also known as a dolphin or a Dorado. Okay, now it's time to skin it, and once again, I have a whole instructional video on this, so if you want to see that, please check out my videos. I even have a playlist dedicated to how to fillet certain species of fish. So with the same knife, I'm going to basically make a cut right here at the tail and keep it very close to me, closest to the table, so I have better leverage. You don't want to be working way out here because you're going to be sliding around and you can't control your fillet and actually getting the skin off correctly. So making a cut like that to the skin, and then just keeping your knife at a 45-degree angle and working it along the whole entire fillet, and just keeping it so the skin stays down and I'm getting everything off the meat here. So this is a totally clean piece of meat. If you were to rip it, there would be membranes here and stuff, and I don't like to see that or taste that. So for me, this works best. And you can see I'm just keeping the knife as close as possible to the edge of the table, and then I like to work my hand underneath it as I go along to keep control of it. Because if you don't, it's gonna start to slide around a lot more like it's doing now. So I like to just come up to it and finish the whole thing in one smooth motion. Filleting and skinning fish takes a lot of practice too. You're not going to be good overnight, so don't get discouraged on that. So let's see how this looks. Perfect fillet. We did not waste anything, and you can see that doing it this way made it a beautiful piece of meat right here. Last but not least, let's get this bloodline out. I'm going to get this piece of meat on ice. I'm also going to finish the other side of the mahi. I'm going to fillet it the same exact way that I just showed you on the first side of the fish. And then we're going to show you how we like to cook it.
What's up, Darcizzle Nation? Welcome to the cook portion of this video.
And I'm Puddin', if you don't remember that, and I do most of the cooking around here. And today, we're gonna cook up a special recipe from the Margaritaville cookbook.
Yes.
And you know, you guys, that we're sponsored by Lantana. Of course, that's the official beer of Margaritaville resorts and hotels and restaurants and all that great stuff. And they got a cookbook. So today, we're gonna cook seared Mahi Mahi with fresh mango salsa. All right?
Yes.
Darcizzle's gonna be the helper.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is the salsa. By the virtues of movie magic, we've cut everything up already, and Sizzle's gonna put it in the bowl. What do we got here, Sizzle? We got mango,
Yep.
cucumber,
Yep.
onions, hot peppers. Of course, it's all in the recipe book. Mix it all up in there, Sizzle, for
And
us.
lime juice.
And we got lime juice too. Why don't you put all those ingredients in there, and then we're gonna put the lime juice on. Mango. That's about, I think it's a cup of mango, half a cup of cucumber. There you go. Onions. It also calls for hot peppers and some red pepper, and I love that stuff. Darcy doesn't. So I put a little bit less of that in here. Here we go.
I'm still gonna put less.
You're still gonna put less. Also, have you got everything in there? Good.
Juice.
Good. All right. I'll put in the juice. This is lime juice. It says 3 tablespoons, which was about 1 full lime. All right. Mix it up. That's gonna be delicious. I might even eat that by itself.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna set that aside. Now, I've already cooked the fish for you. Mmm,
Whoa.
delicious. All right, let's put that salsa on there, Sizzle. Put as much as you like.
All right.
Looks good.
Catch your own fish.
Getting fancy today. We got a little garnish.
You gotta get fancy.
There we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, she put a lot on there. Can you guys see that? All right, time for the taste test of our Margaritaville recipe.
I'm gonna share the same fork, I guess. I forgot to grab.
I don't want to get you cooties,
Brian
but this one time.
I forgot to give Brian a fork. Sorry. All right. This one first.
Get some mango on there. I'm gonna have some more. Delicious.
That's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that recipe, honestly, that mango salsa can be used with any sort of fish, not just mahi mahi, but
Yeah, when you guys see a fish recipe, like we get questions all the time, like what's a good recipe for mutton snapper or yellowtail? I mean, they're all pretty much the same, man. Just cook them up, you know.
Yeah.
And this one, actually, in the book, it says it's for grouper, mahi, snapper.
Nice.
It was a great recipe for a ton of fish, and enjoy it at home. And again, that's the Margaritaville cookbook. Can we get this in the Amazon store?
I think so. I'll take a look. But yeah, it should be there. I'm gonna go ahead and add it right now.
There you go. We also use this great chef
blade.
knife, blade chef knife. So not just fillet knives, but also
Yes.
kitchen knives. All right. So
Yeah.
that's about it. We're gonna chase that down with some lunch lagers here for lunch. Living our
Yeah.
dreams. Oh,
Delicious.
I guess we actually are gonna dive in right now before the
Yeah,
video's
gotta
over.
open it up.
All right.
All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. And until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching. Cheers again.
Nice. More the merrier. This is really good.
It's really good.
So simple too.
And that fish was really hot. I couldn't handle the hotness. Just from being cooked, but it was good.
It's just so simple and delicious.